Virgo, hello. Welcome to your reading for the week of the 13th of June 2022. I do hope you had a good week, and let's see what this week brings for us. Now, I am going to start the reading today with just a single card, or at this stage, a single card from the Chakra Insight Oracle, just to give us an overall vibe or feel for what is potentially coming up for you this week or what you can focus on this week. And then we'll get into the reading, and I'm going to be using the same spread as I did last week, the out of the box spread, and the same cards because, they're just really talking to me at the moment, the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chrisanne. Okay. So my lovely Virgo, there is a bit of smoke in the room. The smudge went a bit crazy, so hopefully I don't choke on that too much. The energy that's coming out for you for the week is this crown chakra. So you might be feeling quite enlightened this week. You might be getting some activations, some insights from source. You might be feeling really connected through that crown chakra. You might be getting insights or, as I said, activations. You might be getting things coming in your dreams, coming in your thoughts, that are really potentially helping you to ascend, helping you to move up. Now I'm just getting asked to get another card from that deck for you. So they're not all chakra cards, so they each have different messages as well related to the chakra. So I just want to see if I can get you something that's going to be a little bit more specific. Well, okay. No, the spirit wants you to just concentrate on the chakras. Okay. So we've also got the heart chakra here coming out. So it is really important. If we're obviously all of the chakras are important, but it is very important to have that connection to heart, obviously, particularly if you're stepping up and that you really have to have that connection to heart before you can take that next step of connecting up into the crown chakra. So my beautiful Virgos, you're obviously someone who has done the work, okay? So you're no lightweight, you're no novice in terms of this. So I'm going to assume that you know what I'm talking about, because you wouldn't have particularly that crown chakra, which is, a really high level chakra. You don't go messing around with connecting into source and getting those activations, those downloads, unless you have done the work and you know what it's all about. Right, just got a couple of cards coming out here. So the intention is to get all of the cards out first, and then we will look at them each individually and as a story. The first card out is the Five of Swords, and this is in the position of your week as a whole. So this could be a challenging energy, a challenging week for you, but we will look at how the rest of the cards come out, how they sit as a story, and we will find a way to navigate any potential conflicts that might be coming up this week. The next card out in the position of something that may come as a surprise to you or is unexpected is that that Eight of Cups. In the position of how we can stay grounded and focused this week, you have the Fool 2.0. Okay. The next card out is the Judgment card, and that's sitting in the position of your emotions. Okay, this is looking like it could be a big week for you, my beautiful Virgos. But we are going to get quite a few more cards yet, and then we'll see what's going on. I can already see we've got that Five of Swords, so that first card, this Judgment card, we've got a lot of that crown energy colour. We have the Death card that has come out in the position of your inspirations. That's position number 5. Just when we thought we were through the worst of it, my beautiful Virgos, we're still getting challenges, aren't we? The next card out is the King of Swords, and that is in the position of how we can best support ourselves. Following that is our relationships card, and this is the Ace of Wands, the relationship position, the Ace of Wands. The final position we're looking for on the outside of the box is talking about your career, or what it is that you do for the most part of your life, I guess. So it could be, you could be retired, it could be volunteer work, it could be non-profit, you could be raising a family. So whatever it is, it could be a sole purpose, it could be what you're completely bored with. But you know what I mean. It's in the position of your career, so you will relate to that however you feel fit. Now, obviously, as you're aware, I do always call in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. I would invite you to do so also if you feel so guided. It might just help you to tap in with the reading a little bit more. Okay, can we get a card? Thank you. In the position of your career, we have this Three of Cups. So that's a beautiful energy there to close off the square. And the final card we're looking for is our message from the universe. So we have got those overall week energies there. Not weak as in not strong, but for the week. We know that's not you, my beautiful Virgos. You are very strong. Okay, so our message from the universe this week is the Eight of Wands. Okay, so we've got a few completion cards or nearing completion cards here. Okay, so the first cards that really do stick out to me are those two eights. Okay, so they're towards the end of a cycle. They're eights. The completion of a cycle is a 10. So there's potentially you're approaching the ending of a cycle. And the reason I say that is because we've also got the Death card that's coming out here. And this is the ending of a cycle as well. We'll talk about that a little bit more detail as we get to it. We've got the Fool 2.0, which is a new start, and it's a new start in an ascension. It's a new start in stepping things up to the next level. We've got, again, new starts here with the Ace of Wands. So even though you have this overall energy of the week of the Five of Swords, so this is the idea of a potential conflict. So we're going to look at how we can navigate that for you for the week. And the sense that I'm getting with all of these really strong cards is that you've got to potentially, I want to say you've got to, well, you don't have to. I could suggest that you zoom out, you look at something from a wider angle. Okay, so I love the 5x5 rule. So if it's not going to matter in 5 years' time, don't spend 5 minutes thinking about it now. So if there is some conflict that is present and in your face at the moment, just ask yourself, is it something that I actually want to get involved in? Does it fill my highest purpose? Is it for my highest purpose to be involved in this conflict? Or can I just walk away, walk around it? Is there another route? And I can tell you 1000% there's absolutely another route. And there's absolutely the possibility and the indication that you can and you are walking away. Why do I say that? The next card out is the Eight of Cups. So you will be walking away from something that no longer serves you, something that does not fulfill you. It's potentially something that may have fulfilled you in the past, but you've moved to this different stage of ascension, of, I don't like using the term waking up, but you've raised your vibration, and now you're not a match for these cups here. Okay, they're holding you back. You've got bigger and better things to do. You've got more important places to go. You're on the way up. And again, I love it when these cards tell a story, because the Fool 2.0 card is an additional card in the tarot deck. So this is a card that's been added in by Chris Ann. And the Fool 2.0 tells us that you are starting a new journey. Okay, we can see that we've got you walking away. We've got the Death card. We've got new beginnings of the Ace of Wands, but you're starting a new journey. And this time you're starting it from the position of experience. Okay, you've been through the process before. You know how the world works. Okay, you've gone from Fool through to World already, so you know what to expect. You know the tricks. You know where you might get triggered. And this time, this Fool here is diving into a new opportunity, but it may well be this rising up of stepping into maybe a soul purpose, something that really is your highest. And look, I couldn't get many more cards here to, to really illustrate that to us. So really such an incredible energy for you this week. Now I'm getting carried away with the story because it's pretty exciting what's going on, but I do just want to come back to the position. So we did cover off on that energy as a whole, that Five of Swords. The Eight of Cups actually sits in the position of something unexpected or a surprise for you. So it might be that walking away, you might actually surprise yourself that you actually step into that position of walking away and saying, actually, no, this doesn't fulfill me. I'm feeling like there's something more. There's a brand new sunrise. You can see that in the card. There is a brand new sunrise for me on the horizon. The Fool card, Fool 2.0, is sitting in the position of how we can stay grounded and focused. Now, probably not the best card to have in the position of being grounded, because it really is about that stepping up, that moving into a higher kind of vibration, a higher calling, if you will, moving into that crown chakra. But really, I think I want to focus on the word focus. Okay, so you are being invited to make this progression. All right, so rather than staying grounded, because I feel like, as I said before, you wouldn't be sitting in these higher chakras if you hadn't already done the work, if you haven't worked through your lower chakras. So as I said, you are being invited to step up. You're being invited to, tap into that higher vibration. So the sense I'm getting is that you're being asked to focus on that. So you might be being asked to tap into maybe some more quiet time, some more meditation, some more tapping into your guides, asking for advice, and really just being open and allowing those downloads, activations, messages, intuitions, whatever it is, that however you want to call them, being open to them coming in. But it might be, because it's coming in the focus position, you might need to actually focus on it. So we can't just expect to get those activations or those ascensions unless we work on it. Okay, it all takes practice, it all takes time, and look, it may come through in your dreams, but if you do focus on it, you'll help to get to that place quicker. You'll help to rise up a lot quicker. So that Judgment card is sitting in the position of your emotions. So this might be that on an emotional level, that you really are feeling, I want to say that you're feeling not attached to anything. And this is a consistent message that is coming through in a lot of the readings. It's coming through personally. So in the emotions, if we can maintain that position of non-attachment, that opens us up to more things coming in. It opens us up to rising to a higher vibration, okay? Because there's no point holding on, because that doesn't allow space for other things to come in. Does that make sense? I know it does. I know you're all over this. The next card out is in the position of inspiration. So this is our Death card. So this again is an ending. It's a walking away. This is more than walking away, because this is an ending to a cycle that no longer serves you. It's the death of the old, it's the birth of the new. We have the new 2 cards away in the Ace of Wands. So I love this card because it's got the diamond in it. So we know that to produce a diamond, it's like a composty, peaty material that has been under pressure in the dark for such a long time. But what does it produce? This incredible, shining, brilliant diamond that is so valuable. And that's sometimes we don't realize our value, and it might be that you're being asked to actually, because this is in the position of your inspirations, you might be being asked to actually see your own value here. Okay, that's the message I'm getting there. And obviously we've got the, I don't know if you saw that, but we do have the butterfly on the bottom of that scythe as well. So that obviously indicating that transformation, that new beginning, that, this butterfly's come out of the cocoon. It's come out of that darkness. It's come out of that Am I ever going to get through this? Okay, so tap into that as an idea of inspiration. Like this, if you've been in the cocoon, if you've been buried amongst the peat, is the polite way of saying it, remember where you've done that before, where you've come through before, where you've transformed and bloomed and opened up in the past, because you're being invited to do that. So don't forget about the times that you've already succeeded, because that will inspire you to carry on, push forward, and know that you can do it again. Does that make sense? Okay, the next card out we have is the King of Swords, and that is sitting in the position of how we can best support ourselves. So what I want to see here, or what I am seeing here, is this King of Swords. He knows his truth. Okay, he's a brilliant communicator. So you might be being asked to speak clearly, concisely, communicate your message very clearly this week. It might be you might be communicating on a spiritual level. This might be communicating to your guides clearly, communicating exactly what it is that you desire, because we do again have that sort of higher chakra colors in there, the indigos, the purples, and so I really feel this might be that communicating exactly what you need on that higher level, on that ascension level. It could be, it could be as simple as what, the King of Swords, sometimes does stand for it. So it might be kind of some sort of truth seeker or something like that. But I do feel it's more about that communicating clearly. And we've also got, I've just been drawn to the blue handkerchief that's in his jacket there. So the blue obviously being the throat chakra. So you are being asked to speak your truth. So speak what it is that you need. And it doesn't always have to be speaking verbally. If we are speaking to our guides, etc., it could be obviously a speaking, but in your mind. The next card out we have is the Ace of Wands. And this is in the position of your relationships. So there may be some sort of new relationship that is coming in that is really going to inspire you, excite you. It might be something passionate, so it could be love. But whatever it is there's this new gift from the universe. The aces are gifts from the universe. It's a new opportunity for you to grab and run down that road, something that excites you, something that offers so much enrichment and fulfillment and purpose and drive. So this, as I said, it could be in terms of your relationship. It could actually be a relationship to, like we can have a relationship to a job or a career or, our purpose. So it could be whatever it is that is that relationship in your life that you're just wanting to charge forward with it. You're wanting to grab it and run, and it really excites you. The next card out we have is the Three of Cups. This is in our position of our career. So in your position of career, again, it doesn't have to be career as in, working 9 to 5. It could be what you do as your sole purpose. It could be, it could even be, raising a family. You could be retired. It could be volunteer work. But whatever it is, there's a cause for celebration. So you're being rewarded for the hard work that you've done, and you're stopping to celebrate. And what we see here is you're actually with soul family. You're with people who get you, people who understand you, people who see you and know you on a soul level, and you're really celebrating and embracing and enjoying that. The next card out, I've done it again, I've oversmoked, I'm going to move that away. The final card out we have is our message from the universe, and this is the Eight of Wands. So we touched on it a little bit at the start of the reading, with the 2 eights being towards the end of that cycle, towards the end of a completion of a cycle. But the Eight of Wands also tells me that things might be happening very quickly for you this week. So the sense that I'm getting is you might very well move from this position of, do I want to be in this conflict? Do I want to walk away? To starting anew and ascending and ending and beginning. You know, like this could all happen very, very quickly. That's the point I'm trying to get to. I'm not going to pick up all the cards, but the sense is that things are going to shift for you very quickly. So it's kind of might be a bit of a ride for you, my beautiful Virgos, but I think it's all going to be good. It looks really, really amazing. Look, if it does resonate, please drop a comment in the box below and let me know how. If you have liked the video, please click the like button, and I'd love to see you subscribe if you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, my beautiful friends, thank you. Bye-bye.